Hi, it's Linda from Homestead by the Lake. So today we are going to make some really good cranberry bread. So this is a recipe that is my niece's great-grandmother's recipe, Nana Tash. And this is the best cranberry bread, and we make it pretty much every holiday. So first we are going to start off with 2 cups of flour in your bowl. That's not enough. My flour is getting low in my container here. Okay, 2 cups of flour, and to that we need 1 cup of sugar. Done for you, huh? My big cup won't fit in my sugar container. It's a wide mouth mason jar, so it won't fit in there. Okay, 1 cup of sugar. 1½ tablespoons of baking powder. And to that we need 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. Oops. So, and 1 teaspoon of salt. And now what you're going to do is you're going to sift all these together and just mix them, not sift, but just mix them all together. One tablespoon. 1 teaspoon of salt. I thought I almost messed that up. For some reason I was thinking I was pouring in the wrong amount. So 1 teaspoon of salt. Now you just want to mix that all together. Get your flour and your sugar and everything all mixed in, and your sodas. And next we need shortening. Now this is an old-fashioned recipe, so it uses the old-fashioned Crisco shortening. You know, I've never attempted to change that to use something else, so I'm not sure how that will affect the bread if you want to change out the shortening. But we need 1/4 cup of shortening. So just really push that in. Squish it down in your cup to make sure you have 1/4 cup. Perfect. So now we're going to cut this in, and you can cut it in whatever works for you. I like to use a fork. My sister-in-law uses 2 knives to cut Crisco into recipes. So you're just going to keep mixing your Crisco in till it resembles like a coarse meal, and I'll be back. Okay, so I have incorporated our shortening into our flour mixture, our dry mixture. See how it's a little crumbly? That's what you want to see. Okay, now we need to do some orange rind. So I need 1½ tablespoons of orange rind. This is never easy, is it? goodness, the smell. So you want to try, of course, to just get the orange rind. Try not to get the white part in it, because the white or the yellow part, because that tends to be a little bitter. It smells wonderful. Don't you love holiday baking? Because the recipes are fantastic. And I think the recipes come out better during the holiday season because of all the wonderful aromas, right? Oh, I love this. I got 2 oranges, and these are good size oranges, so this should be enough. We'll see. Goodness, that's a lot of work for a little bit of orange rind. We'll be back. I won't bore you. I got my orange rind ready, and 2 good-sized oranges is plenty. That's all you're going to need. Now you need 3/4 cup of orange juice. I did pulp-free. I don't really think that that matters if it's pulp-free or not, so I guess it's just what you have or whatever you choose. So what we're going to do is add our orange rind to our orange juice. And one of our girls' eggs. Look at how beautiful that is. You need 1 egg. Oh, look at how beautiful that is. Beautiful, beautiful. Look at my girls. Look at the color of that egg. Can you see? Beautiful. So we need to add 1 scrambled egg to the orange juice and the orange rind. Beautiful. Girls, thank you. Oh. All right, give that a mix. Let's get these oranges over here. Oh, let's preheat our oven to 350. We'll get that going. All right. So now, all at once, you're going to add your wet mixture into your dry. And you're just going to mix it just till it's all moistened. Like, you don't want to use like a mixer or anything at this point. Oh, I shouldn't use this. Should just use just a spoon because you don't want that happening. See that? That was not a good move, Linda. I'm going to get it all out. I don't want to miss any, or lose any, I should say. All right, let's just get a spoon and just, only thing you want to do is moisten your batter. So you don't want to mix it too much. It's kind of like a bread crust when, you know, you don't want to mess with the dough too much because then it doesn't come out as good. Okay, see this? Just moistened. Perfect. Look at that. So now what we need to do, oh, you have an option of adding nuts if you want to. We prefer no nuts, so I don't add any nuts. But you need 2 cups of cranberries. And these are all washed. Make sure you wash them and go through them because sometimes they'll have bad ones inside. But 2 cups of cranberries. Now, the recipe does call for cutting the cranberries in half. We used to do that all the time until one day her granddaughter said, you know, you don't have to cut the cranberries in half. They'll pop when they're baking. So I think we enjoyed cutting the cranberries in half, but we don't have to. So we cut the step now. So there's one. So 2 cups of cranberries. This was 1 bag of cranberries. So you're not going to use a full bag of cranberries. All right, and you're just going to fold your cranberries in. Oh, I wish you could smell this. Look, this is a beautiful recipe. This is very good cranberry bread. You will not be disappointed if you make this. All right, so now what we need to do is grease and flour our pan. What did I do? Oh, I actually think I have enough on this spoon to do that. Let's see. Yeah, it doesn't take much to grease. And do all your sides too, all the way up. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is grab the flour. Throw a little bit in there. And the way I do it is I just smash it. So, oh, I should be showing you, huh? See how it goes all the way around? All right, that should be good. Let me dump that. All right, now we will fill our pan. I need a better scoop because I do not want to leave any in my bowl. And also this bread, you can make ahead of time. You can freeze it. So if you want to make these and give them as gifts, you can completely do that. You can freeze them. Just wrap it real good with some plastic wrap. Okay, our pan is ready. I will show you this. And you just kind of level it out some. And you can jazz it up with some nuts. I'm sure any kind of nut is fine, whatever you prefer. Oh, there we go. Oh my goodness. I am so excited for Natasha's homemade cranberry bread. It's a really good recipe. I hope you make some. So, all right, so now what we have to do is when our oven is preheated, you're gonna set your timer for 45 minutes and just keep an eye on it. It's probably going to take an hour to cook, just like any other loaf bread usually does. But watch it if it's getting too brown or, you know, depending on your oven. So it is going to go in as soon as our oven is beeps, and then we'll be back and show you the end result. Okay, oven is preheated. It is going in, and we are going to set our timer. Ooh, that's hot. For 45 minutes. And we'll be back to show you. So I'm going to take a picture of this at the end for you. This is Nana Tasha's cranberry bread. Oh, if you could only smell the kitchen, the bread's a cooking. Okay, 45-minute check. See, that's not quite there. Look, it is done. Okay, it took exactly the hour in my oven. Here it is, Nana Tasha's cranberry bread. So I'm gonna let that sit for a minute, and then I'm gonna take it out and cut it and show you. Are you ready to see this? Oh my goodness. This is probably dangerous. I'm probably not gonna do this correctly and cause a disaster. That could happen. Oh, I know what I'll do. Hold on. Let's get a plate and do the flip thing. Hopefully it comes right out. Let's keep our fingers crossed. Ready? Ooh, it's hot. Ready. Please come right out. Ooh, that's hot. Ready? Voila. Look at that gorgeous bread. I'm telling you, you will not be disappointed by this recipe. It is amazing. So let me cut a piece and show you. Oh, guess what I'm having for lunch? Oh, look at that. Look at that bread. It's hot. Hot, hot, hot. Hold on. Oh, I'm gonna use this one. Oh, look at that bread. Is that not amazing? Ready? The cranberries in here are gonna be way too hot right now. Oh my God. That is so good. Like, so good. You have to make this recipe. You will make it all the time. Thank you so much for watching my video. This is Linda with Homestead by the Lake. I hope you make Nana Tasha's cranberry bread.